Hi everyone, I'm really excited to be back making another video for you all, and I will be making more videos soon about spiritual topics, but in this video we're going to do an intuitive channeled reading, and I would like you all to pick a mirror that you are drawn to, and my mirrors are going to appear on the video screen, and you're going to take some time to meditate on them. Just see which one you're attracted to. And one way that helps me to choose an oracle card, for example, or something I'm meant to have, whether it's in a crystal shop and I'm looking at crystals and I'm wanting to choose one that I feel would be great for me and beneficial for me, I always choose with my heart, and I imagine like a portal of light in my heart, which then sends out a beam of light to the crystal or the oracle card I'm supposed to pick. So if you wish to do this and try this out, you're more than welcome to. So the mirrors are going to appear on the screen, and this reading is all about what makes you beautiful and which kind of soulmate you are attracting into your life. So who is the soulmate that you are attracting, and what do they find beautiful about you? So please take your time to meditate on the cards now. And then I will see you for your reading. Timestamps will be below. Thank you everyone. Bye bye. Hiya everyone who picked mirror number 1. What makes you beautiful is your kind soul. You have a very kind, empathetic soul. And what makes you beautiful is that you think of others before yourself. You are very selfless and very considerate of people around you. And you just have such a warm, loving nature that you draw people in like a moth to the flame. So people have worries or problems and they're coming to you for help and guidance. You are the one to listen and to give your valuable time to them. And I'm being told in a message that sometimes you would give your valuable time to the wrong people. And this is something you've had to learn, to make sure you give your time to the right people and who are deserving of your time, because you are a giver. And I think you're also you're a certain type of person who can attract people who take. And you have to be very guarded about just about your inner being and your emotional state with these people, because you can get your energy drained, and this can happen with highly empathetic people or people who are very much in touch with your spirit, in touch with their spiritual side, very much like myself. Like, you're in touch with your spiritual side, and sometimes when you're around people you can feel like you are getting drained, but this is only when you're around the wrong people. So I hope I'm explaining this right, pile number 1, and you understand me. But you are someone who is very sensitive too. And I'm also getting the message that sometimes when you watch a movie that's quite sad, or there's a scene that's quite emotional, that you can well up and cry easily. You are a very sweet, sensitive soul. And also if you hear a sad story, you can well up. I mean, you have just got such a big heart, and that's what people love about you, that you are just so kind. And the type of person you're attracting into your life, your soulmate, they're going to be actually quite strong people. I feel like they're the type of person that will want to protect you. So when I say strong, I don't mean in a dominant way. I don't feel like they're going to be like insensitive to your feelings or dominant. They're just going to be strong, very protective of you. And they're going to be your knight in shining armor. And I feel like they're going to have a very kind heart too. But I just feel they will be the type of person that want to shield you from people who are not worthy of your time or your space or your energy. So they're going to be very protective of you. And Spirit's bringing in this person to give you that support, and to also allow you to grow as well, because you all might be in a stage where you're growing in your life. You might be moving on to a new job, new home. You could be, starting a new career, like I said, new job. But I just feel like they are going to be fully supportive of what you want to do in life. They want you to follow your dreams. So these people are very kind themselves, but also very strong, okay? And they don't let other people step over their boundaries, and they're going to teach you this. So that is the kind of soulmate that you are attracting into your life, okay? So you must always keep your heart open. You know, if you've had bad experiences in the past with people, whether it be friends or, romantic partners, don't let those those bad experiences close off your heart, because you need to allow your heart to be open for this wonderful soulmate to come in. So this person who's coming in is just amazing. They're just the perfect person for you, who's going to be your cheerleader. So I hope this has been a really nice reading for you, and do follow me for more readings soon, and thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, farewell, bye bye. For those of you who picked mirror number 2, what makes you beautiful is your passion and your strive. You are a very passionate person when it comes to your goals, and you have a lot of determination, and people really admire this about you. Sorry, got a frog in my throat there. So you are somebody who is very driven and very strong. And you also like to fight for a cause. You're also the type of person, I feel, that you would stick up for somebody who was bullied at school. And I feel like you would be the first person to step in and to stop bullies. And whether that's at school or in the workplace or just in life in general, you like to stick up for those who are the underdog. You like to stick up for vulnerable people. You like to fight for a cause. If you feel something's wrong, you're not frightened to voice your opinion. And people really admire this confidence and courage in you. And when you walk into a room, you just have such confidence. You don't worry about what people think about you. And this isn't in a selfish way. This is just in a way that's very confident. You're very vibrant. You may even like to wear sort of quite bold clothes, I'm being told, but just your inner being, you're a very vibrant, you know, happy-go-lucky person. And I just feel like you're a social butterfly too. So you're somebody who likes to fit to different social groups, and you're you're just very much a fun person to be around, and people love your fun-loving side too. So the type of person you're attracting, your soulmate, is somebody who is, I think they're going to really admire your fun-loving side, and I feel like you're going to meet in social circumstances, because I just feel like you are a busy bee and you meet people every day. This might be part of your work as well. It might be that maybe you're studying and you're going to college or university, you're around a lot of people. It just might be you're just social, you just see your friends a lot. But I just feel like you're going to meet this soulmate when you're out and about, and what they're going to love about you is that you are just not afraid to be yourself. You just put your cards on the table and you say, hey, this is me, take me or leave me, like me or not. So they have to make their decision of, you know, people have to just accept you for you, you know, and it doesn't matter if other people, you know, perhaps don't, you know, admire you in certain ways. You're not worried about that. You just are who you are. And because you're so authentic, you're going to attract somebody who's very authentic. And I just feel like this soulmate is going to be, they're going to be authentic themselves. And I'm like, yeah, they're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to be myself around you. But I also feel like this soulmate is going to have a very sweet and sensitive side. I feel like they are going to be confident, but they're going to be quietly confident, okay? And I feel like they will be somebody who is a listener and wants to give their time to you. And I just feel like they're very kind and generous as well. I feel like they want to lavish you with gifts, take you on dates, just spend lots of time with you, basically pamper you like a princess or a prince, a queen or king. Whichever role you want to be. I just feel like they're going to be doting on you, and that's the type of soulmate you want. And I just feel like you're just going to be this perfect match made in heaven, where you have a lot of similarities, but there are differences there as well. But when you come together, it's just perfect. You're just like, this person's like the missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle. So that's what I'm being told. Someone who's sweet, sensitive, caring, generous. Someone who's a little bit quiet, so you may have to approach them first, but quietly confident. And somebody who's just going to be as fun-loving as you, and you're going to meet in a social situation. So this is my message for mirror number 2. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and please stay tuned for more readings soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Thanks. Okay, for those of you who picked mirror number 3, what makes you beautiful to others is your intellect, your mind. I feel like you are somebody who is very academic, and I just feel like when people talk to you, they think you're very knowledgeable. So you might have a lot of friends that come up to you and say, oh, do you know anything about this? If you're studying at university, school or college, a friend might come up and say, hey, can you help me with the course or the homework we're supposed to do? or a dissertation. I'm getting the word dissertation as well. Just anything you're researching, right? And another friend may be researching the same topic as you. Your friend will come to you and ask you for help and advice because they know how bright you are. So there's a little bit of an ego stroke there. You're very smart, but I also feel like you are very intuitive as well. You have excellent foresight. So people come to you for help and advice when they want to know, you know, what moves or what plans they should make in the future that's beneficial for them. Whether that be moving house, whether that be like dealing with a social situation, whether that be like making a decision to change jobs or a career path, about relationships. People come to you and say, hey, can you help me with this, please? Like, what do you think? What do you think will happen in the future? You've got excellent foresight. Some of you may be very spiritual as well, but you're not aware you're spiritual. If you are aware, congratulations, you're on the spiritual path to awakening. But if you aren't, you're definitely in touch in some way, and perhaps you haven't experienced this, or, you know, just sort of like gone out there to explore. So that's what I'm being told. You haven't really explored that spiritual side, and this is only for some of you. Now, another thing I'm being told about you is your intuition. You can just like predict when things are going to happen. And people are like, wow, how do you know that would happen? Like, oh, how did you do that? So people are like kind of wowed by this. So yeah, you really do like you kind of catch people off guard with how much you know sometimes. So yes, like, so people are very intrigued by you. There's a sense of mystery and intriguement. I hope that's the right word, but you may come across a little aloof. And for people who are perhaps romantically interested in you, they may not know how to approach you at first, okay? So maybe I actually feel like with this message, it's saying to just like relax a little bit, let your guard down, let people in. You might be quite guarded with people. So Spirit's bringing somebody in who's going to bring your guard down. So somebody who's going to be larger than life, very sunny, very optimistic, and they're just going to be the first person to approach you. Okay, so you may be that closed book, but this person's going to want to open your story and learn all about you. I feel like they're very chatty as well. They use their voice a lot. So they're going to be the first person to approach you. And I feel like this may be in, I'm getting like a bar. Like they might just approach you at a bar, or it could be where you're studying. If you're studying or where you're working, they're just gonna be like, hey, how are you? You know, and want to get to know all about you. And I feel like this person's gonna keep you on your toes. They're gonna liven you up a bit. So if you're a bit shy, they're gonna pull you onto the dance floor of the bar and club and get you dancing, whether you like it or not. But this is Spirit's plan. Spirit's saying you need to, you know, let your hair down and to have some fun, because sometimes you take life too seriously. So this person's going to bring a lot of fun into your life. And, you know, you're going to know when this soulmate comes into your life. You're just going to feel the spark within you, and you'll know you're meant to be with this person because they just light up your life. And what's brilliant about you is you're going to ground this soulmate. You're going to ground them because they may be somebody who is very sparky, very energetic. They may have some anxieties, or yeah, I get the feeling they may be anxious about parts of their life in a certain way, or maybe they're a little bit insecure, but you're going to be the person that grounds them and gives them confidence. So that is the message I have for you. This is a really cute couple. I just feel like it's like opposites attract, but in the best way possible. So thanks for listening to my reading, and please stay tuned for more readings soon. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye-bye. Hello, for those of you who picked mirror number 4. This is for all my dreamers and believers. What makes you very beautiful is that you follow your dreams. You are also highly creative, and that's what people love about you. There are no boundaries with what you want to do in life. This is for people who may be artists, musicians, poets. Your dreams have no boundaries, they're endless. And people love and admire how you just dream big. They're like, wow, I wish I could just be like you, like, and just have, you know, dreams that have endless possibilities. And I think that's what they love, is that when they speak to you, you just take their worries away. You're like, you bring others into your world. And I think this might be to do with your talents as well. So people really admire your talents. You might be very skilled at art, poetry, writing as well. I have said art before, but I definitely feel in the creative fields, you like to give people escapism and lighten up their life with your work. And that is what makes you very beautiful. You're also someone who's very inspiring. You know, if somebody was down in the dumps and like, oh, I can't do this, or I'm not very good at this skill, or you'd be like, no, don't talk like that. You know, you've got to like be optimistic. You just bring people up. You just like bring people up of negativity. You are so encouraging. You're so supportive of others. You're not a jealous person at all. You're somebody who likes to see other people achieve. And that's really beautiful, because there are some people in life who aren't like that. And we need more people like you, who are literally just like supporting other people who are in the same field as them, you know. And yeah, you just love bringing other people up. You know, you love making other people happy. You can be a people pleaser, so you have to be careful of that to make sure you look after your needs before others' needs. And this isn't to be selfish, but you can't pour from an empty cup. And sometimes you can do this because you're so enthusiastic about giving, you just forget about yourself. So you are a very giving, generous soul who loves to uplift people. So that is your role in life, I believe. But the type of soulmate you are attracting is somebody who is, I feel like you're just going to be very like-minded, and you want to meet somebody who understands you. So you might be somebody who is very, you have a mind of your own. You're a very unique person, and you need somebody in your life who understands you for you and loves and accepts you for you. And that is who you're attracting. You're going to meet in the same field. You're going to both be very alike, two peas in a pod. So I just feel like you're also going to work together in a team towards a goal, whether that's a creative pursuit. Maybe if you're a musician, they might be a singer or a musician themselves, and you're going to team up. It could be like if you're a very independent person and you want a business one day, you'll team up together to strive for a business, okay? And I feel like you're also somebody that doesn't like to live up to society's expectations. Like, you'd be happy to live off the land and to live in nature and to be very sort of like just in touch with the natural world. Now, that's for some of you. I just feel like some of you are just very much natural people. You're people who don't need like all the big luxuries in life, like the fancy car, the latest clothes, the most expensive house. You don't need all of that. You're gonna just, when you meet this soulmate, it's just gonna be like, wow, like you've known each other for so long, you're spiritually connected, you are just so alike that you just work amazing together. You are the dream team. And when you meet them, you're going to feel like you've known this person for a very long time and you've met before. It's just this very strong familiarity, I can't say it. You just recognize this person for some reason. So these are the messages for this reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. So keep your eye out for that special person, because I feel like they're coming soon, and stay tuned for more videos. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Okay, for those of you who picked mirror number 5, so this reading is for all of those who are team players, who have energy, who work excellent in a team. And that's what makes you very beautiful. You work amazing with other people and you bring people together. You're amazing at healing rifts between people, and that's what people admire about you. You're somebody who loves to keep the peace. I just feel like you're a very tranquil, calm person, very easygoing, and you love to bring people together. And I feel like in the workplace, you're the sort of person who would buy a box of donuts or cakes and you want to share them with everyone, you know, and you just want to bring people together. I just have this very strong feeling you want to bring people together. So, for example, if your friend was going through a terrible breakup, or let's just say they didn't want to lose their partner, you'd put in a good word in for them. You'd put a good word forward for them so they would heal that rift. So I hope I'm explaining that well. But you're somebody who is very sort of caring and thoughtful of others, and you're an excellent team player. I also get the feeling that some of you may be interested in sports. You may do a lot of community work in your village where you bring the community together, I'm being told. And you're just somebody like, there's just, everybody likes you. What's there not to like? You're a very likable person, very chilled. And also I think people love your laid back nature. You're happy to take things easy, calm. You know, if there was like a crisis or an emergency, you wouldn't panic. You are just so calm and centered. You'd kind of be the type of person that'd be good in jobs like being a firefighter, being a paramedic, working in like the emergency services, because you are so grounded. And I also feel like you're very physically active people too, a lot of energy about you. And the type of soulmate you're attracting is somebody who's able to keep up with you. Someone who's like got the running shoes on is going to keep up with you. You need someone who's as energetic as you. You need somebody who has that same passion and drive to want to, I think you'll love being together and you'll cherish those moments, but you'll love your own space too, wanting to spend time with others. So you're going to attract a soulmate who's respectful of your own time and space, of your friends and what you want to do. So I also feel like this might be like a long distance relationship for some of you. Maybe you like live in like different I'm getting different parts of a country or different countries. It could be long distance for both of you. That's the message, a really strong message I'm getting. But as the time goes on, I think you'll want to be closer and be together. So you're going to have to meet halfway, you know, can you meet me halfway? Don't know if anyone remembers that song, but, oh, not the table. But that is the message, that I feel like you're going to have to meet halfway. And I feel like this is all going to just happen so naturally. You're just going to be like, yeah, sure, we're going to live together. We're going to like just go with the flow, you know, and you're just going to enjoy each other's company. There is no rush with this. And this person's just going to love your laid back nature, your calmness. I feel like they may be more anxious, like a little bit more anxious and highly strung than you are. So you're going to be the partner that calms them down. And this is what this person needs. And then they're the type of person, maybe they'll be like, come on, let's go. Like you'll think, whoa, I thought I was energetic and motivated, proactive, but wow, you are just like, you're on fire. So this person's going to be very driven and want to kind of put like, if you have a dream, they'll want to encourage you with that dream. They've got a lot of drive, but they're also very practical too. This person's a very practical person. They have dreams, but they're not really a dreamy person. They're very much like, well, will this dream work practically? Yes. So they're very structured. And I think you're like this as well. So you're just going to be with a soulmate who complements you. So I hope this reading has been very interesting for you. Do stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for taking your time to listen to my reading. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye-bye. Okay everyone, for those of you who are attracted to mirror number 6, this is what makes you beautiful. You are a rebel. You are rebellious. You do not follow the crowds. You have your own styles, your own trends, your own interests. And this is what makes you beautiful. You are not like anybody else. And you're somebody, I just feel like a lot of you may be alternative actually. I feel like you have very alternative views. And you're very good at giving people like another perspective. You're very good at giving another perspective to people. And for like, you just inspire people to be themselves. That's the message I'm getting, a very strong message with this mirror in particular. You are very much somebody who goes against the grain. I feel like also you're an activist and you have the courage to speak out for a cause. I feel like you may even go to protests, peaceful protests, and you're somebody that likes to voice your opinion and to fight for what you feel is right. And this is what people love about you. This is what makes you beautiful. I also, and I haven't really got this with the other mirrors, but I feel like physically you're very unique. I feel like some of you may have a really different hairstyle that not many people have, or you may have tattoos or piercings. I'm getting like just somebody who has a very unique look, and you're not frightened about being yourself and expressing yourself in this way. Some of you are very artistic as well, And I feel like the soulmate you're going to attract is somebody who's going to just find this just so beautiful. You're just going to be so unique to this person. They are just going to be attracted to you like a moth to the flame. It's going to be like, whoa, my eyes are on this person, and they won't be able to take their eyes off you. It's literally like love at first sight. So it's literally just like this magnetic attraction. Like this person really feels that you are the one. And I just feel like when you come together, it's just going to be sparks and fire. And I also feel like this person's really going to help to heal you, because I feel like the message is in your past. I feel like some of you may have had challenges to face. Now, I'm actually getting addiction. I'm getting addiction with this. So that's not for all of you, that's for some of you. Maybe you've overcome addiction. Maybe you've overcome a really bad relationship. Some of you may have had some kind of childhood trauma. And I feel like this person's coming into your life to heal you. And maybe you're coming into their life to heal them as well, because they have had a tricky past too. And I feel like you're going to open up with each other very naturally. You're going to open up very naturally with each other and come together and heal each other. So that's why you're meant to be together, to heal one another, to heal the wounds, and to embrace each other and just fully accept like who you are. You know, this person's just going to embrace and accept who you are. Because I feel in the past people have wanted to change you in relationships or friendship groups. And you need someone who just loves you for you. That's the message. And this person's going to love you for you. So this is the soulmate message for you. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and please subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye bye.